Coming up next is BRAWLN News number
Weather date.
broken clavicles and nothing but broken clavicles. We're going to talk about Alistair Overeem. Oh, and how he tested positive for something. And how he's not going to be the top of the card in UFC 146. What are they going to do in UFC 146? We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Bellator and Spike TV getting together to do a brand new reality show, which you'll just love to death. And we're going to talk about the Nevada State Athletic Commission and why King Mo is such a Mo. All that and more coming right up.
Where the thinking ends, the brawling begins. Here's BRAWLN Comic Book Man with news of the BRAWLN variety.
Why evolve? I like the muck. Makes everything taste murky. BRAWLN News, episode 113. Two Timon stopwatch.
Fight! 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 Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again for my video outhouse. It's time for
BRAWLN News!
BRAWLN News! And BRAWLN News is coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics are 15% off every day for everyone. Bo!
Yes.
I understand that Alistair Overeem got a big surprise recently. What was his big surprise?
He, about a couple weeks ago, they basically did a surprise drug test for a bunch of the people who are going to be fighting at UFC 146 because they were already in Vegas. Overeem's test results came back, and he tested positive for elevated levels of testosterone.
Oh! I'm shocked.
He's just a man.
I'm shocked.
Well, the level he tested at was beyond.
I'm shocked to see gambling going on in this society.
Well, yeah.
With great big testicles.
Well, the results were apparently the commission considered it beyond
steroids.
I mean, 6 to 1 is a normal ratio. 7 to 1, they kind of go. Overeem's test results came back 14 to 1. So that means you're on something, dude, and it ain't natural.
He's only doing it for the fans.
So, but he
can't.
Show. Okay, now his A sample tested positive. He could have his B sample tested, and if that passes, he may be allowed to fight at UFC 146.
14 to 1 on the other sample. Somebody got a feeling the other sample's not going to come back clean.
The chances of the other one being cleaner about the same as chances of batch flying on my ass right about now.
They'll take it out of his ovary.
And so, Alistair will not be fighting at UFC 146.
Well, for nothing.
The problem is he's the main event.
If he's not going to be fighting at UFC 146, who could possibly replace him? This is a segue into the next.
Frank Mir.
Who could replace?
Frank Mir said he would be more than willing to fight Junior Dos Santos. The problem is Mir was already booked to the card to face Cain Velasquez, and Dana White says, you're fighting Cain Velasquez.
I'll fight him too.
A possible replacement.
Well, you've lost your lead, your top of the card match.
But a possible replacement for Overeem could be Dan Henderson, who's hasn't fighting anybody for a while. So it could be Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson, Junior Dos Santos fight might work.
Miami game, he could fight him.
Yeah, he could probably fight him too.
Okay. Meanwhile, over at Bellator and Spike are teaming up to do what?
They're gonna do a reality show. But it's not the Ultimate Fighter.
They're not teaming up to cure cancer?
No. It's not the Ultimate Fighter. They won't announce what the concept is, but they're making sure it's not the Ultimate Fighter because if it's the Ultimate Fighter, they'll get sued. So it's a show that'll barely follow their fighters and training and how they're live.
About the most spectacular fighter.
Right, the wackiness. And
Trips to the library.
It's called The Biggest Fighter.
Well, one of the producers of the show is the guy who produces The Amazing Race, so it means the show's not going to suck.
Oh, it's The Amazing Fighter.
Really isn't that bad a show. So.
It's The Amazing Fighter.
Look at the movies.
Okay. Our last story up involves the Nevada State Athletic Commission, who has suspended who? For how long?
King Mo Laval was suspended for 9 months.
Why?
Because he failed a steroid test after his fight. They took away his win
talk to Alistair Overeem.
They fined him $25,000.
The two of them need to go to Denny's together and play the moons over Miami.
Well, you're drug tested before your fight, and you drug tested after your fight. Okay, he passed the test before.
Right.
He didn't pass the test after.
How does that happen?
Well, he says he took a
Who could have seen a test after the fight coming? Who could have divined that as a possible occurrence?
His excuse was he took an over-the-counter supplement, which happens to have
bullshit.
And the commission said we can kind of accept that excuse, but you're dumb enough not to know what was in it, and so therefore we're going to suspend you for 9 months. Now, that wasn't enough.
Nobody ever told me the octagon-shaped red sign that says stop on it's where it's supposed to stop my car. Nobody ever said that to me.
But see, that wasn't his biggest issue. His biggest issue was after he was suspended and they announced the suspension, he posted on Twitter that one of the commission members happened to be a racist son of a female dog. And so, knowing Dana White the way I know Dana White, one day later he said, get the hell out of here. Go away, find something to do.
Well, there's always work at the WWE.
Well, he's been recruited by the WWE.
Well, they don't really care if
before.
you take steroids. I mean, they don't want you to talk about it.
So, I mean, he may pop up in wrestling. Now the question that she asked him wasn't a racist question. She asked him, did he speak English? And he took offense to that because he goes, what do you mean, do I speak English? Why would you ask me a question?
I don't know, because I've asked you the same question 3 times, and you give me this stupid look, and you say you don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, he was answering the question.
Did you take steroids after the match? But you know English? You're racist.
Well, he'd never been before the commission before, and he didn't know that they asked that question to everyone who shows up in front of the commission.
Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Well, would that be because there's so many actual fighters who come from south of the border?
There are wrestlers who come from other countries.
Who speak what? What do they speak south of the border?
You've got Brazilian fighters there. You've got fighters from Japan.
You've
got fighters from Thailand. You've got fighters from Mexico.
The answer is Spanish.
Mexico. You've got a lot of Portuguese guys.
Thank you. Aren't you ready to throw up back there?
You got Samoans, and for those folks, sometimes English is not their native language.
It's their second language.
And so that's why she asked the question. But King Mo took offense to it, and now he's unemployed. And
King Mo, since he's 31 years old, and he behaves like he's in professional wrestling anyway. I wouldn't at all be shocked if the WWE actually behaves like he's in special ed. Okay. And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more Brawlin news. Short bus is pulling up for King Mo any day now. But you go to Store's website, and you can check out all of the Brawlin news that this man sends me that I post up. And Bo.
Yes.
Where?
Ask her. She's standing right there, for Christ's sake.
Come here. I want to slap you in the chest. Where?
You better not. She's a girl.
Thank you. www.myalternatereality.com.
She's a lady.
So go to the Store's website, like she just said, and check out all his news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And this is Bo.
Who's that?
And I'm Sarah.
And this is Sarah.
And that's Jeff.
Thanks for watching,
and
folks.
That's Ernie over there.
Thanks for Bill.
Ernie.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Schizophrenic.
Bye. Here at Alternate Reality, less is always more, because all new comics are always 15% off here at Alternate Reality. Every day for everyone. Unlike other stores, I have knocked 15% off the cover price of every new comic that's ever walked out the door here, going all the way back to when I first opened in 1994. So why shop anywhere else when you can come down here and save 15% off every day for everyone at Alternate Reality?
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.